Alright guys, before we head into the video, I must remind you that this is not a YouTube channel, this is a movement. I am completely intent on becoming your solution to wokeness in media and wokeness in storytelling, but I need your guys' support. My books were made with creativity and imagination in mind. The only reason why I am doing this channel is to get out to you, my audience, who are not feminists and who are not gay. Right now, storytelling in all of our media is made for the feminists and the gays. You have one guy. I went out of my own way to become your solution. I don't have to be doing this. So again, guys, are you done with wokeness in media, wokeness in storytelling? Do you want great stories that should be in our movies and in our games? Then I ask you, give me a chance and support our movement. Pick up my books and please leave a review. Listen, man, I'm not here for any other reason. And if you've ever spent $70, $60, $50 on a woke game, then all I ask out of you is $5. So you either want somebody to be the solution, and I will not stop until you get the games and the movies that you deserve, but we have to start somewhere. So go into my video description. You will find the link to Charles Arlington on Amazon. Find one of my books, pick it up. Listen, man, I have the best stuff that's out there, but I can't keep doing this if you don't prove to me that you guys exist. You might not think it matters, but for every single one of you that picks up one of my books and you leave me a review, it is through this singular action that we will spread the word and reach out to more guys like yourself, delivering our solution to wokeness in media, wokeness in storytelling. Do you want the next creative mind that is going to give exactly to you what it is that you say that you want? Then let's go, man. Join up with me. Join up with our movement. Join the few guys that are willing to get behind this. Pick up one of my books and let's go. All right, bro, we just pulled up some footage here for Aliens Dark Descent. So let's do this. This game, man. This is an interesting game. It was relatively fun. All right, let's skip ahead. Where's the mother effing gameplay? How long do I talk here? I'm like, anyway. So this game, what is this game? It is absolute girl boss, dog water, horse trash. That's what this game is. This game has girl boss after girl boss, women in power after women in power, in authority, whatever, female engineers, which makes no sense. Okay. Female, I think blacksmith or whatever. That's an ESG thing, by the way. This game was absolutely ESG, by the way, whatever. You have female scientists. They have to be of different colors. We got to make sure we get all the colors right. All the different little races. We got to make sure everyone's represented. This is the start of the game. That's an alien inside of the container. It's going to be let loose. It's going to ravage these freaking mofos like dog trash. They're going to die, brother. Oh, freak, man. Anyway, so, yeah, this guy's going to wreck everybody. You have this, the opening shot. You see this in so many games kind of nowadays, but, it's a decent opening shot. The ship looks pretty cool, I would say, maybe I kind of prefer Warhammer just a little bit more, just a tad bit. But, I've seen some interesting ship designs within some recent games like Mech Warrior 5 Clans that had some decent ship designs. It's okay, They typically look the same, right? It's a tube in the sky with a bunch of edges into it. Yeah, so this guy, he shows up. He wrecks this dude for some reason. See you later, punk. Oh, gotta make sure no one's behind you. You walked up. You came out of nothing. Whatever, man. You literally came out of a bunch of crates where no one's there. And then you're like, okay, let me whack this guy. I mean, everyone that's going to be here is going to be in front of you, but whatever, man. Go at it. All right, he's in the terminal. Yep. Freaking download those freaking double D images of your wife and some other chick. Okay. All the female staff, all of those freaking photos that you took of them in the showers. Now he's downloading it to his hard drive, and he's going to be jerking it hard. And some reason, I guess that awakens the alien. It's a symbolism for a man's sexual libido. Anyways, let's move on. Aliens. This is kind of a nice effect with the neon dark descent. Oh, she-mate. Oh, freak. It's so scary. It's so scary. And then we are introduced to our brave and beautiful girl boss. You end up being the commander of your entire leading legion of cocks. That's what it is. You're going to be the leader over everyone that you're going to be assigning to missions. And then we have to have this nerdy guy who looks like he doesn't belong in his position. But of course, look at her. Wow, you're so strong. You're so ready. Babe, you got this. Girl, you so strong. Girl, you got this. You got this, Vanessa. You look like a Vanessa. No. Uglier chick name. She looks like a Cheryl. No, wait. That's not good enough. I mean, maybe a Cheryl. No, she looks like a Pootie Wu-Tang. She looks like a Pootie Wu-Tang. Okay, so Pootie, you look ugly, all right? Biatch. Anyways, she's talking to this guy. He dies. Of course, girl boss doesn't die. She's not allowed to die. Look at that face. That face might as well be the thumbnail. I might as well make that the thumbnail because that's how I feel deep down inside when I played this game. So anyways, the gameplay, listen, man, when I picked up this game and I started playing it, I was actually not expecting to enjoy it that much. It's kind of a weird, like, XCOM variant of game. It's not really that way. You manage a team of fighters, and it's kind of interesting the way it works. It's based on accuracy of your units. You use special abilities to fight the aliens. It's kind of cool. And it's relatively difficult. It's a unique game. I haven't really played any game like this, if I'm actually being honest with you. And of course, I'm a no-life loser, air quotes, let's make it up. Anyway, and I'm a major loser, and I've played a lot of games. So I've never played a game like this. I think it's actually relatively creative. And I actually found myself enjoying the story. Not the story. I'm sorry. We're about to talk about the story. I found myself enjoying as I was going through the story. The gameplay was relatively all right. I actually got a little bit addicted, but I didn't finish the game, so whatever. It's just like it kept me though. I played this game for overall, what was it? 9 hours. So, and I was really pushing myself to keep on playing the game because I was actually enjoying it. So it wasn't too bad. I was enjoying myself a little bit more than I was expecting. But then I ran into some things that just made me really fed up. The game's difficult. The game is difficult, which, it's kind of an XCOM variant game. So it makes sense why it would be difficult. Which is not a bad thing, but I just kind of got to the point where it's like, bro, I'm too busy. I have too much going on, too many games I need to play and finish, too many videos to make. You have no idea. Bro, my first Descendant review videos are not out yet. Okay. We got to get through this freaking trash. Holy crap. And, we haven't spoken about it yet, but I got to get to speaking about the progenitors of Kyle. Kyle's chosen. All right. That's a whole thing that we haven't got into. It's freaking hilarious it's hilarious. I can't wait to actually get around to that video. Kind of. I don't want to edit. I hate editing, but whatever. Anyway, so this game has a really slow start, and just because of how slow the start was, I wanted to uninstall and just not play the game. But I was sitting here and I was like, I swear there's a game to this. Let me play it. Let me get through the freaking prologue. That's like literally an hour plus long. It's such a long prologue. It sucks. Such a lame and freaking gay prologue. It just takes too long. Seriously, they're going to lose most people who pick up this game because of the prologue. But outside of the prologue, once you get past it, the game's relatively fun, relatively interesting. the gameplay mechanics, they continue to develop as you go. So there's a lot of, I would say, meat to this game, a lot of, what do you want to call it? A lot of meat, a lot of substance, I would say, to the gameplay overall. I enjoy it. Yep, those biatch, oh no, sorry, that was my wife. Yeah, she was having a bad menstrual cycle and everyone's dead now. Just like my own marital status. So yeah, a bunch of dead people because of my wife. So the beginning of the game is just terrible. I will tell you that. But after that, the game's relatively fun, very difficult. So you might just want to rage quit the game at some point. But, you know, you will be playing the game for a couple of hours once you can get past the prologue because it's a relatively fun game. Outside of that, so I enjoyed it. There's a lot of classes in the game. Well, not really that many, but there's a couple of classes. That's a better way of putting it. There's like 4 or 5. They're okay. You know, it's nothing like XCOM exactly. I love XCOM. I wish we got XCOM 3 by now. But, you know, we're now in the age of wokeness. So I don't expect us to get any good games anymore, especially XCOM 3. The games are not being made by men who love gaming. It's being made by gays, freaking queers, and freaking women who are gay and queer. So games just suck now. Screw my life. By the way, that video where I talk about the fact that I've quit gaming, my spirit has left gaming, and now the only reason I play games is just because there's a couple of games I still enjoy, and also for the channel, but that's it. That's the only reason I play games now. That's why I don't finish a lot of games anymore, because I don't care. So anyway, that's a video that will be coming out at some point in the future. I don't know. I have so many videos that have not come out yet, and I recorded them quite a while ago. So anyway, yeah, so with this game, I played it for a lot longer than I thought I would. Okay, I'm done with this. There's nothing going on. So anyways, when you, oh yeah, there's the alien right there. We have a cutscene. I can show you it. It's pretty crazy. You see this a lot of times. For some reason, there's a bunch of scenes in this game where the alien will just prowl at you. I don't know why. This happens so many times. There's just an alien moving like this towards you, and they just stare at you. There's like 3 other scenes just like this. I don't know why it doesn't just pounce her. I guess the power of the girl boss. Oh no, she shot at it. Again, the power of the girl boss just saves her from death for some reason. Makes no sense. Anyways, lame and gay. She doesn't die because she's not allowed to. She's a girl boss. All of these women are freaking girl bosses, and I hate them. What? There's another cutscene here. Run, biatch! Run! Oh my gosh. Oh, and then there's a cock. There's a white cock that will be your second hand in command all throughout the game. Freaking dog trash. By the way, you do return to this location later in the game in case you cared, which I don't know why you would care. But yeah, that's the cuck right there. That guy's a major freaking cuck. Because why is he not the leader? Oh, that's right. Because, oh, and female pilot. Don't forget, we gotta have a female pilot because everything's about women in this game. There's so many women in roles that they don't belong in this game because women, for some reason, they can do war and they can do combat too. Even though all throughout history, women don't do war and combat. Freaking game retarded. Screw this. Freaking, oh man, look at that. You're dying, girl. You're looking so good today. You don't look at all retarded right there, she made. You're looking so good, Pootie Wu-Tang. Oh, you freaking whore. So anyways, you crash into the planet. There's a mission later. You know, there's some missions that are really easy in the game, and then there's other missions that are just so freaking difficult. It's as freaking hard as my freaking my pants when I see my wife. But yeah, you get a crew, or well, you have these operatives that you can control. Yeah, you have the Ark. You're running around on a level. I can show you some of the gameplay from deeper into the game because that's where the real dog crap goes. But yeah, this is a selection screen. I made sure to turn all of these characters right here. I made sure that all of these biatches were white men. I race changed them as fast as possible. I sex changed them as fast as possible. Bro, I had a freaking dude, a white male in my freaking squad named Jessica. All right, that's how freaking hard I went in the paint. I made sure I had white men in my freaking my fighting force because screw you, you freaking woke-tard game. Anyways, So when we are introduced to our hub area between missions, you have these decisions that you can make between days. So when we are at the workshop, there's a black female who looks like a man, who barely has breasts. She's in the back right here. She's a freaking mechanic. Frick! And then you have that freaking another black female who is in charge of the medical quarters. And then you also answer to a brown female for the therapy quarters. Then in the laboratory, thank God we get a freaking white man. But don't worry, he's also being helped out by a bunch of diversity people. So don't worry. We have to offset one white man. For every one white man, we get like 3 or 5 diversity people. All right. This guy's disabled. He has a prosthetic arm. So, ESG yet again, because they do that for ESG. They don't do it for any other reason. And so that's it. That's in the barracks. You meet these people, these freaking gay retards. You meet them somewhere earlier. I don't know. Where are you? Why are they not showing them to me? Do I meet them earlier? Where are you freaking tards? Oh yeah, you can seal yourself into rooms. It's kind of interesting. I was having a hard time when I first picked up the game, but because I'm just that good, I had an easy time ever since, because I'm just that guy. All right. I'm freaking good. All right. So this is where you meet the tards right here. All right. So we have a couple of cutscenes where we meet the retards. All right. So there's our white cuck, second in command, because he's a white man. That's why he's second in command. We're answering to an Asian woman who for some reason is the main character, which screw you. That's the dude that he must, I don't think he's white. I have no idea what race he is. I don't believe he's white. He's the dude that does the stuff at the barracks. I could say a bunch of stuff about this. It's just, I'm so sick and tired of egalitarianism where men and women, they fulfill the same roles, and that women, for some reason, they're always ruling over men, even though women are terrible leaders, and anything that women lead over, they always ruin and ransack. Look at how many freaking female CEOs bust a company that does not have a man at the helm. Do you know why there's a bunch of female companies that still exist today, like Luna Bar? You can go down the list. There's a bunch of female companies. The only reason they exist is because either a man is mentoring them to get them to succeed, or their husband is the reason why they succeed. Like with Cliff Bar, he worked with his wife to make her own company, Luna Bar. Okay, there's a bunch of companies like this. It's not just them. There's a bunch of companies where it's always a man. These mother effing retards sit there and say that behind every great man is a great woman. No, behind every woman that makes it in life is a great man. It's every effing time. The deeper that you search, the more you uncover. Freaking retards. Anyways, so right here, yeah, we get to meet our buzz cut, haircut, black woman, because black women, I guess they don't have long hair. And also for some reason, black women are apparently scientists. No, we know that white people are scientists. But again, woke ESG dog crap where we have to force this idea of these people, that people who don't belong in their role, they belong in that role. Okay. Listen, man, listen, this chick in real life, she's not a freaking medic. She's a freaking, she's singing Pootie Pootie Wu-Tang in a freaking rap album. That's all she's doing, all right? And then she's fist fighting some freaking Puerto Rican somewhere, all right? That's it. Those are the roles that she's fulfilling. Then there's this freaking biatch, the freaking mechanic biatch, ugly mother effing mofo right here. No, we're going back yet again. So you walk in, you're like, hey girl. I was like, oh, no, you're like, hey guy, how's it going, bro? And then you're like, oh frick, that's a woman. Yeah, no breast size, absolutely disgusting. The dreads, oh my gosh. Who's inseminating this? I don't even know how this still remains in the gene pool. That's my question. That's a woman who looks like a man. You're telling me we go this many generations with ugly people? Okay, then we get the white guy. All right, he's a cuck. He's a cuck in this universe. Again, I race change these people as fast as possible. Anyway. So outside of that, I can show you the gameplay. So the game's, okay, so anyways, there's no story. The story sucks. The characters suck. I hate it. It's basically written by a bunch of freaking woke millennials who, you know, they're trying to make a story, but they suck at storytelling. It's just that simple. By the way, go pick up my books. I'm better at storytelling than any of these mother effing clowns. Pick it up, because, like, love of God, I know you mother effing mofos, by the way, you freaking support woke dog trash. You will spend $50, $60, $70 on a game. Just freaking pick up my freaking books. If you actually want a good story for once in your life, stop picking up woke games. It's freaking getting embarrassing. Anyway, outside of that, you can search corpses, you search container crates, you get you get these wrenches that you can use to repair certain things, to weld a door, and that's how you save in this game and also rest, is you weld yourself into a room. You get turrets, and you also get medkits, and you also have these action abilities that makes it easier to kill the aliens before you get your cheeks mother effing clapped. I got a little bit stuck on this boss. Well, I got stuck in this area for a little while. Here, I can show you me fighting the boss in case you're just like really salivating and jerking off about it. You're like, dang, I want to see this. Oh no, I died, and then I had to leave, and then I came back. Where's the boss? You freaking queer. Show me the boss. You piece of filth. You absolute degenerate. Where the frick is it? Where the frick? All right, well, it doesn't show me. So anyways, you go through rooms and you fight these guys. Here, let me show you the combat. Let me show you the combat, wherever the combat is. So you get a scanner, and so you can see the aliens on the scanner or any life form that's going to be a threat to you. So you can see on the scanner there's a little white dot, you know, white power. You're going to be seeing that white dot. It's going to be closing in on you, and you have to avoid it because there's a stress system in this game. The more that you go into combat, the more stressed your operatives get because they're a bunch of queers. This is why you don't hire women and gay men. But okay, anyways, they get stressed through combat. All right, if these were actual men, they wouldn't be stressed. They'd be like, I can go all day. Let's go, bro. All right, there we go. We get jumped by a couple of brothers, alien brothers. Man, how's it going? So there we go. I'm gonna use a shotty. Watch this. Shotgun action. Blast them. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. So they get wrecked. You can place down mines. You can do suppressive fire. Again, the more injured you get, the harder it is to fight. Again, you accrue stress, which makes you accrue trauma because you're a woman and a gay queer. And also, stress makes you have negative amplifiers in combat. So the more that you fight, the less accuracy you will get, the less health you might get. You're going to have all these negative effects. So that's why you want to run into a room like a little freaking loser, and you want to have a panic attack before you're done with that. And then you can finally just rest, and you will reduce your stress, and then you can keep on fighting the brothers in the hood. All right. So that's pretty much the combat. Oh yeah. Get them. Yeah, they're freaking. So right here, we're being hunted because I got detected. So the queers are going to be running after, I'm sorry, the brothers in the hood. They're going to be chasing after the queers and the women, the white women, specifically the white women. They don't chase after their own women because I wonder why. Oh, wait, they all look like men and they all have buzz cuts for some reason. I don't know why that is. Okay, whatever. So anyways, that's pretty much what this game's all about. It's a bunch of brothers in the hood chasing down the freaking queers and the white women. Okay. Especially since I race change everyone to be white. Of course, it's all white men, but you can just imagine it's white women because that's how it actually goes. So anyways, they hunt you down when you're spotted. This game's a mixture, kind of an interesting mixture of stealth. It's a bit of a stealth game, but also a combat game. And I kind of like that differentiation. By the way, I can't use the elevator here. So we're just being hunted down, and I have to wait until the hunt is over. So right now, I'm blasting fools, bro. I'm freaking whipping it out. And I'm blasting the entire freaking, the crowd of these freaking people, just whipping it out every day, man. Holy crap! But that's how you have to go. Whenever the brothers show up and they freaking start jumping you, you got to just whip it out and start spraying, and it usually gets them off of you. You know, not always, and if it doesn't always work out that way, you got other problems. Okay. Really, really big problems. Anyways, you can hack consoles. You find operatives and you can rescue people throughout the game. I don't really have to share this with you. I just am, because that's what the game was about. That's what we played through. you're stealthing through these rooms. You get these abilities. You know, you walk into a room and start glassing fools because you're like, hey, what's up? Man, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Like right here, I can show you. We start blasting these mother effers if you want to see. Yeah, see? So you get security cameras and you're like, okay, I've got a master strategy. We're going to run in there and we're literally just going to spam the grenade. And that's all you do. And then you win. All right. So you run to cover. There's a cover system. So, okay, let me show you the whole thing. All right. See, so I'm selecting it. I'm like, wow, I got to run over there. Oh no, we're getting detected. Oh no, combat. All right, guys, open up fire. You're going to kill everyone. Like, you're going to fight those brothers and you're going to fight them good. Yeah, so then I use my grenade because I'm just that good at the game. And then I'm like, well, use the grenade again because there's another queer that's running up. He's a melee unit. We gotta stop him. Yeah, you're done, biatch. Piece of freaking filth trash. This guy's running up. I'm like, shotgun biatch because I can, even though he was gonna die anyways. Then I blew up that random barrel just as a random side option because why not? Because I'm a man, baby. I just freaking wreck everything. You can actually focus targets through a kill that biatch selection option, but I didn't really do that. So anyways, the game's all right. The game's pretty tense. You are constantly shivering like a dog, like a freaking queer dog. You're shivering. You know, it's like you have malaria or something, or rabies. I would say rabies. It's like you have rabies all game because you're constantly shaking in fear. Like, am I going to lose or win? Well, you lose a lot, you do die a lot, and when your operatives die, you save scum if you're me, okay? By the way, I played this game on normal, and the game's difficult, all right? So this game was not made for the light of heart. So I don't know why there's so many women and queers in this game, because it's like no woman or queer can pick up this game and actually play it effectively. This game takes a real man. All right. And for some reason, real men are not in this game. And that's why I have to race change and sex change everybody in this game. Anyways, I could end the video right there, but let me tell you something, bro. The game's all right. If you want to play it, I would say go pick it up. It's one of the few games I would actually tell you to go pick up. It's relatively fun. It's a little woke, you know. Okay, well, you know, just look up something about Kate Upton and just jerk off, all right? That's a good way to get around the wokeness in this game, is just jerk off to Kate Upton or some other chick with massive, enormous breasts.